Hello, and welcome to a quick break-in, sharing some news. I was getting ready to start a new group of videos anyway, but then the Lord brought this to my attention, and He said to do this real quick first before I start that other. So, here we are with a little bit of information. Sorry. A little bit of sinus issue. Here, this is information that goes with things I've just recently been posting about the pharmakeia. I'm going to say it that way. About the pharmakeia that they stab you with. So, let me just go ahead and just jump into this. Whoops, I about forgot. Maranatha, by the way. Let's do the Lord's Prayer right quick before I jump on into this news. I cry, Abba, Father, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our trespasses, O Lord, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, my Lord, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Jesus, in your mighty name, I ask you to protect the children all over the world, Lord. Protect the children from this very thing, from this foolishness. In Jesus' name, protect the children, Lord. I pray. Now I ask others to join me in this prayer, but I ask you for your voice. It is time we said no to this foolishness. Pay attention to what he says. And if there's any bad words in
James
this, I
Coffman,
apologize.
World News Report today. Today, September 7th, 2023, 1 p.m. Central here in the U.S. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. In breaking news, the CDC committed $1.8 billion for pediatric COVID-19 vaccines in June, anticipating 20 million doses by September. It has been recently revealed that the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, has inked a $1.8 billion deal for 20 million pediatric COVID-19.
I wasn't aware that anyone in Washington was prophets and that they knew and could tell, look ahead and see what was coming months before it came. 3 months in advance, they knew they were going to need this automatically. That doesn't seem hokey to anyone. Y'all need to wake up if you don't see that there is something very wrong with this. All of a sudden now, we've got spikes going on, so they say, all over the world, all over the U.S. again. Are you all nuts? Have you lost your mind? You don't see what's happening here. They're preemptively ordering medicine they don't know they're going to need and spending $20 million on it? Really? When they don't even know if it's going to be needed. Wow, we don't have a high enough deficit already. Let's order medicine that we may or may not need. $20 million worth should do it. So we could jab a bunch of children. I'm going to tell y'all right now, you need to be really assured before you put stuff in your kids. And you're making a life decision for them that they can't change. You're deciding for them what goes in the temple of God. So you better daggone well, good and well, do your homework on this stuff before you just go around sticking unsubstantiated stuff in your children. If you're a parent that loves your child and cares about it, make sure what you're doing. I suggest and recommend that you read James 5 and go to the elders of the church for your health needs. Pharmakeia is still witchcraft, and they're pushing it. Now, these are not mandated. Y'all need to be aware of that. They are not mandated because they can't mandate them. All they can do is recommend them. You still have your civil liberties to say no. Now, school systems, I implore you to use that and to say no. This is why they've been trying to steal parents' rights. Has nothing to do with the pronoun issue. It's so that they could force this crap on your children without your consent. Parents, I'm telling you right now, you better start standing up, saying no. I'm not going to let you put that crap in my kid no more. Let's get back into this.
COVID-19 vaccines. What raises eyebrows is that the contract was preemptively organized in June. Quote, the CDC is set up to purchase 20 million pediatric COVID-19 vaccines worth over $1.8 billion. The order was preemptively organized in June, predicting a surge in September. According to the contract, the CDC performed a needs assessment in July 2023, stating approximately 16.75 million pediatric COVID-19 vaccines were required. This is a 15% increase from the vaccine amounts available in contracts awarded in June. However, the CDC didn't leave time for open competition, citing compressed timeframes and urgent needs as reasons. Anyone must question the intuition or data that led the CDC to such a well-timed prediction. The agency moved to finalize these contracts before even assessing the exact vaccine needed for September. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I pray that public schools and or governments don't push this on our youth that haven't been overly affected by COVID through the term of the pandemic. God bless you and yours. Please share, subscribe.
There's more footage to come. All right, let's get on into this other footage.
World News Report today. Today's September 7th, 2023, 1:30 p.m.
This just
Central
went up
here in the
32
U.S.
minutes ago.
God bless you and yours, no matter
It
where
was
you are
just
in the
done
world.
yesterday.
Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going much faster than anyone anticipated. We have Michael P. Sanger tweeting out at Michael Spenger. White House spokesperson Karine Jean-Pierre reminds the press that per current CDC COVID guidance based on hospitalization admissions, approximately 93% of the country should be considering mask mandates today. Let's hear it from her own mouth. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is going much faster and much crazier than I could have ever anticipated.
Those are 16 states follow CDC guidance closely for schools, 9 states have banned school mask mandates. There's a patchwork, basically, of protocols. And so when the CDC is saying one thing, people are obviously in a better place.
These are guidelines by CDC. These are not mandates. Hold on, these are not mandates. These are guidelines by CDC, what they recommend, what they believe would work. It is up. It is up to the schools.
These are just guidelines. These are not mandates. Don't confuse the two. You don't have to force stuff on children that's not necessary.
The decisions of the districts at a level, right, to decide what they want to do with the guidelines that they've been provided by CDC. That's why we always say go to cdc.gov, where you'll get information on how that works. But I do want to say CDC advice for individual and community actions, they're tied to hospital admissions level, and want to be really clear. When you look at that, they are about 93% of the country. And so they have the best information for us. These are guidelines. To be very, very clear, these are guidelines, and it is up to local officials and local leaders to decide how they want.
Okay, I'm going to go get some more footage. Now that you've seen that particular part of that, there will be a link. If you want to watch the rest of this, there will be a link in the description box.
James Coffman World News Report today. Today's August 25th, 2023, 1 p.m. Central here in the U.S. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. We've had a school district in South Texas close due to an uptick in COVID cases. No
13 days
children
ago.
were diagnosed. It must be election season because COVID mask mandates and lockdowns are slowly coming back. A school district in South Texas, just outside of San Antonio, closed down temporarily due to an uptick in COVID cases. Runge Independent School District closed down this week and will reportedly try to reopen on Tuesday, August 29th, due to 10 COVID cases among teachers and staffers. I think they wanted to take a break. Extracurricular activities were also all suspended. The safety and well-being of our students, staff, and community is our top priority, Superintendent Hector Dominguez Jr. said in a statement according to KSAT. Mask mandates, contact tracing, and social distancing are all slowly coming back. We talked about Morris Brown College, a private institution in Atlanta, which has announced it will require students and employees to wear face masks on campus once again, and they will also enforce contact tracing and social distancing. I'm sure everyone that enrolled in that college wants their money back. We've also had Rutgers University in New Jersey confirm that it was going to disenroll students who refused to comply with their vaccine requirements. Here we go again. And we all know that Lionsgate has reinstated a mask mandate for over half of the company's employees at its flagship office in Santa Monica, California. Each day,
There will be a link in the description box to all these videos, but I'm telling y'all, they're trying to push for the vaccine to be mandated for people to go to school, even children to go to school. It's time y'all said no to this crap. It's time you started realizing these things have not been... I posted a thing a few minutes ago where that Kennedy even was saying, don't do these things. And he's showing you right on his own website. that they're not proven. So, I will see you in the next series.